Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about composting for two reasons. One, because today is in fact Earth Day, and two, because my dad has actually been doing composting for 14 years now, which is even before I was born.
Oh, so what is composting, Sia?
I'm glad you asked. Composting is the natural process of recycling organic matter, like leaves or food scraps, into valuable fertilizer that enriches soil and plants. Anything that grows decomposes eventually. So composting is basically just speeding up the process by providing an environment for bacteria, fungi, and other decomposing organisms like worms, cell bugs, and nematodes a place to do their work.
Oh, okay.
The result is called compost, which usually ends up looking like fertile garden soil. Organic discards can be processed in industrial scale composting facilities, smaller scale community composting systems, and anaerobic digesters, which are machines in which bacteria break down organic matter. Home composting is a great way to take all your organic discards and keep them out of the waste stream and make valuable soil. Home composting is also a free and rich fertilizer.
Okay.
Compost has three main nutrients needed in garden crops to help them thrive. It has nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. The next benefit is that composting actually does conserve water. Agriculture takes up a lot of water, but research has shown that the water retaining capacities of soil actually is larger when organic matter is added, and as we know, organic matter is in compost. And last but not least, composting does help reduce personal food waste. Consumers, like humans, waste a lot of food every single day. Did you know that the most wasted food group is actually fruits and vegetables?
Interesting.
Even if we did everything we could to stop food waste, there would still be some things that we'd have to throw away. Like, for example, orange peels, banana peels, eggshells, potato skins, onion peels, all of those things. But we can take all those organic discards and turn them into compost, which is helpful to our environment and helps make the world a better place.
Looks like, Sia, you have done a good research on composting.
Thank you.
Okay, so can you explain some of the benefits of composting, Sia?
There are a lot of benefits of composting, but some of them are like, composting actually reduces the waste stream. Did you know that food scraps and garden waste combined make up around 28% of what we throw away?
Wow, that's a pretty big number.
I know, right? Food waste is both bad to our environment and it's really costly to process. Billions and billions of dollars are spent on waste management.
Wow.
The next benefit is that composting actually cuts methane emissions from landfills. During anaerobic decomposition, biogas is created. This biogas is roughly 50% methane and 50% carbon dioxide.
Oh.
Both of those are greenhouse gases, which are deadly to our environment. And landfills are also the third largest source of human-made methane emissions in the United States. The next benefit is that composting actually improves soil health and it lessens erosion.
Okay.
Now let's take a look at a small demonstration on composting. Usually we do composting in the backyard, but for now we're going to do composting right here. This is actually compost from 2 months ago. Ideally, compost should be touching the earth, if at all possible. First, we're going to add a nice large layer of dirt to start it off. Now we're going to add our brown. Browns are usually dried up leaves or twigs or branches. But right now we don't have any of those. So we're going to add brown paper. Usually we have to add nice ink-free paper. tear it up into as small as you can get it, so that the compost is quicker and easier. Small shreds should work perfectly. Make sure not to add any dairy, meat, or bread, because that will attract pests, like flies. Also, don't add any chemicals like weed killer, because that will just be not good for the compost. Now we have our organic matter. We have watermelon rinds, coffee grounds, eggshells, all our stuff. And we're just gonna dump it right on top in a nice equal level so that the compost is made equally. We're gonna crush everything up into small bits that we can. So we can, as I said, the compost can be made quicker and easier. Now we're gonna add the 2-month-old compost right on top. You can see your old banana peels, small watermelon bits and chunks, all the nice organic discards and matter. Now to end it off, we're gonna add some more brown paper. Remember to put it in small pieces. Compost takes about 8 to 12 weeks, and it'll be nice and ready to fertilize your garden. And it'll help your plants grow and thrive. We have added another layer of compost to top it off. The fresh, nice compost. And now we can finally add the lid. And that's it. Composting is super simple, and that's all you have to do. And after 8 to 12 weeks, like I said, it'll be awesome fertilizer that you can put in your garden, and it'll make your plants nice and fresh. Now we're here in the backyard, and this is where we do our large-scale composting in our composter. Always remember, when you're composting, make sure to wear your gloves. Right here in our composter, you open this little flap, and you put all your dirt and your organic matter in there, and as you can see, there is absolutely nothing else in there, and that means that the compost is in direct touch with the ground, which is always better. After 8 to 12 weeks, you open this little slot, and the compost should be down here and ready to go. When you're doing large-scale composting, it's better every 1 to 2 weeks to make sure to turn and mix your compost so that it speeds up the process and makes sure everything is good to go. So, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. And happy Earth Day!